I would like to share a thought that I had staring at this clock tower. I remember a day, I think maybe it was 2 days before, I was down the shore, me and my wife, and I was sitting in front of a church that was called Notre Dame. I had Notre Dame written on the sign, and I was talking about the fire because of the church, Notre Dame. And then 2 days later, it was August 27th, and the church, Philadelphia, burnt down at 52nd Lancaster Ave. So I'm standing here looking at this. I can't help but to notice that it just seems like this thing will go the same way that that thing on the church top went down, Notre Dame. It's like that gets hit first. There's a warning. There's going to be a warning that lets us know, get away. Get away, get away, get away. Get away, everybody. There will be a warning shot. And then there will be the actual hit itself. So when the time is up, which is in the 12 o'clock area, 12:25, it's in the noonday, because he has to make it dark in the noonday. I'll say around 12:25-ish. Maybe 15 minutes before that. Maybe 12:12. Either way, the time is completely up. Both numbers, 12 and the 12. Oh, Willie up there. You see the logo, free and accepted. It's still going to be the same. It's still going to be free and accepted. Just the only difference is we're actually going to tell you the truth, and there's no secrets to hide. So you don't have to do anything except for join. That's what happens when power shift takes place. You could say that's like 3 floors, right? Or no, is that 4? Yeah, it looks like it's 4. That's if you count the ground windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically 4 stories. 4, 3, 2, 1 stories. 4 stories. You're going to get 4 stories when this thing goes down. There's going to be 4 different stories. I know one of the stories is you're going to hear that an archangel sent like a fireball from the sky It'll definitely be one story. Here goes another story. I gotta tell you that an airplane hit. And then another story, they're gonna tell you that missiles hit fireballs from the sky. But see, that's the story that you're gonna get. It's a bullshit story, right here. Click thinks he's gonna shit on us. And I'll tell you the real story. The real story is that they set bombs in there and they flew some holographic images in the sky. That way they can give us 4 different stories. Well, technically 3. I'm just giving you the real story. I'm going to be an eyewitness. They're going to give you 3 stories. I'll give you the 4th. The 4th kingdom's far richer than they all. It's the kingdom of knowing better. I'm not sure where, but man, I remember seeing the number 142. I'm pretty sure it was in a, I'll have to look back, because you got the 14 along with the 2 and the 42. You know, this is going to make for a pretty damn good movie when it all comes true. Take all the clips that you need, do that thing where you have real footage with videos, and then but you have an actor playing my role, because I'm not literally going to get up there and act, but it definitely is a good story for when it finally does come true. You can look back on it, people that have been experiencing it on this channel with me. And then for me, for it to come true, and I don't have any proof, I'm just going by faith alone, because I don't know anybody. I don't have any connections from the inside. Nobody's giving me any information. And it ain't blind faith either. It's just straight faith. This is the way that I'm doing it. I'm doing it just like she is right there. Same exact way. With a laptop. The only difference is I'm not an asshole. If you're admitting that you're an asshole, Richie, maybe you should stop being an asshole. You know, because today's a good day to, a great day to restart quitting being an asshole. You can stay with your laptop. Just be a nice guy with a nice guy with a laptop. That doesn't sound right, right? Sounds better when you call yourself an asshole. What does he have in his hand? When I seen it from the side, it looked like a pistol. And I remember Kleck drew that Liberty Statue of Liberty with a pistol beside, looking like a penis hanging. And then you got the Statue of Liberty and the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. The shooting yesterday in wherever it is, who cares anymore? Over there, the one that dominated the world news. The shooting. The kid, you know, according to the script, he was so close to the gunshots that his head was ringing. His head was ringing the bell. The bell, old Kleckster and the Kleckites. Ah, man, Kleck. Ain't that something? You're all high and mighty in the world in that big ass position you got. And you know all these people. You've been in the Air Force, you still are. You've skydived. You set up stars and sun simulators and all kinds of shit. All that stuff you got going on in the underground world. And I'm just going to talk my way into it and shut you down. Just like that. I'm just going to talk my way into it. And you get shut down. But again, I got no proof. I got no evidence whatsoever. I know it's going to happen, but I can't prove it until it happens. And that's why I say it before it happens. Because I know it will happen. I do think of these things like, man, Mr. Kleck, when it's all said and done, you know, that once you repent, man, will I have a tremendous amount of respect for you because of how humiliated you were to the world because of your position. But to humbly accept the outcome, that's all that matters really in people's minds. Acceptance. Can you accept it? You're gonna have to accept this reality right here, Kleck. You want to turn shit upside down? It's fine. Because this is the way your world's going to look when I'm done. And then when I'm done, well, it's time to start healing. You know, there's a time of mourning and loss. There's a time for victory. See, you party too soon. Like you start your party too soon. You jump the gun, you cheat, you start the race off with a head start, you cross the finish line first because of it. And your party, it comes to an end because we have the last laugh. We actually have the last party too. And you're invited. You know, it's not like, remember when they didn't invite Daniel to the party? That's messed up. You don't invite Daniel to the party. He's the one that knew you guys were having the freaking party before you did. And he knew how the party was going to be crashed too, because the writing, it is on the wall. Clegg sees the writing on the wall. His knees are smoting together. Because spiritually, it means he's getting nervous. No matter what he tries to say, I mean, come on. If you believe a word he says, and that's on you, but he's going to act. He's going to act like it ain't bothering him. Some people are going to act like I don't even exist. Like, Clegg don't even know you. Who are you, Rabin? Just a loud ass voice on YouTube, and I know it, and so do the people that are in charge. They know it, I know it. And I literally get to mock these 450 false prophets. And again, I didn't know that was a requirement either. Who would have known? You get tired of all the liars and all the fake stories, that you start mocking it, and then that becomes like a replenishing system, because you get rid of the sickness. Like you dropping your boxes around here. Is that what they call a sleeper cell? Like, I don't doubt that stuff is planned to happen, like people popping out, and it's time to round up, and it's time to instill fear and then kill. I don't doubt that at one point that was someone's plan. Or at least they've thought of it.